Okay, I've got a do not turn 180, use a shim, BB245. So Schley, C keyway, pretty good bidding, really low at the front, some highs, low, mediumly, reasonably high, medium, not bad. There are no interesting markings on the outside of this. Key works nicely both directions. So there's that. Gonna go this counterclockwise. This is one of those mortise kick holders. So there's a kick cylinder inside this outer one, which we'll get to afterwards. I'm going to start trying to use the gem, and I've got my deep SS dev. We'll see how we go off this. All right, warding, left warding here. And if that doesn't work, this one's slightly too fat to really get nicely from the bottom. So I'll switch to the SS dev. That's the plan. See how we go. All right, nothing on 1, 2, 3, 4. Binding. 5, 106. 2. Yep, 2. 1 feels good. 2. Yep. A nudge out of 3. Deeper false set. Oop. Nudge out of 4. Deeper false set. Alright, get some counter out of 6. Alright, got that. Nudge of 3 again. Oop, feels like I'm getting some action out of 2 there. Oops, not. We drop something. Nope. 5, I think that was. Oh. Something stepped in this, I think. Definitely get some abrupt drops into deeper false sets just by nudging things like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feels good. 5. Yep, we must have lost 6 earlier on. That's kind of rotating again. We got it. Alright, deeper false set. Oop, deeper. Yeah, 6 still feels good. 5 feels good. 4. I think 2. Last time we tried to set 2, it didn't work. So let's use the steeper one. Yeah, I think 2. Just bounce while rotating that tension up back. Alright, I think we got it. How's the other pins feeling? Oh, yep. Good. Deeper. Definitely something that we're getting multiple times here. some kind of stepped T-pins or spools or deeper, something like that, I think. Yep, got it. One last little click there, somewhere down the middle, possibly 3 that might have been. Sometimes you just a little lose count. All right, let's see what we find inside. Pinning tray. So we've got this screw here. Oop. And someone stuck a piece of shim metal in, presumably to keep that in a bit tighter, which is a nice addition. Right, the screw. So kick comes out. Bacardi. That'll be Bill Bacardi. That's what the BB is. Bill Bacardi number 245. Well, there you go. That makes sense. That's why it says BB245 on the key. So don't go 180. Can't really see. Oops, reason why not. Unless there's some kind of crazy core mods or something, but I didn't feel any. We do have the key, so let's lock it back up. Get this clip off the back. Whoa, that went flying. All right, well, I'll find that later. 45. Definitely use a shim. If the lock tells you to use a shim, then it is not optional. It's not really optional to use a shim on a challenge lock anyway, but especially if it tells you use one. All right, because you don't want to break it. Okay, so we got a couple of construction holes. No major core mods. No crazy core mods. What do we got? We got some. Yeah, got some milling, serrations maybe. We got serrations on 1. A little bit of an undercut on 2. A nice rounded one. 3 feels like it's got a bit of an undercut there. Deep down. 3's pretty high lift pin. We've got some serrations on 4. Yep, bit of an undercut on 5 and on 6, but a bit rounded, not a nice, super crisp square one. So you still get feedback. It just means that it's you get a much deeper falset. Yep, nice serrated pin there. 5 standard and 6 got a reduced top. All right, so that's the core. Now what kind of drivers we got? Why? Let's see. 1 standard. That's that really low cut one anyway, so standard sort of makes sense. You're hoping to force an overset. I probably would have modified that one, I guess, as well to be a trap, but you can see the key anyway, so it's not like you think you'd avoid that. There's a gin, like a deep spool thing on 2, which 2 had milling, right? The spring. Yeah, 2 had a bit of an undercut, so that was 1. 3. Yep, there we go. There's that really nice tapered T-pin. You could just sort of hear it and click, click, click a few times. There might be another one in there, I think, as well, down the back. That's 3. Get 4 is a standard pin. Let's go the other way for the last 2. 6 is a little gin spool. And finally, yeah, another tapered T-pin. All right. So it's Bacardi number 245, which is just a crazy amount produced. So we got some spring variation there. We got some modified key pins. This one's quite nice. These nice ones. That's a little bit flared at the end there, I can see. So could get caught on things like it did. Yeah, so they're nice deep spools. So when you set either of these are going to drop back quite a bit. You're going to have to work back up the graduations and possibly work down a few graduations before you realize one of these two still needs to be set. So quite an effective combination. Yeah,